Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the installation of the Openroad Rooftop hardshell tent. Now I've ran a San Hima. But yeah, we've got to take the old one off, the old rooftop tent, and then put this one on. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. I've got some boys coming over to help me out, but let's unbox this. We can open it up and I can show you a little bit about what the Openroad rooftop tent is. And if you do want to get one of these, it'll be the first link in the description. They have great awnings. They got great rooftops. They're just a brilliant product all around. Underrated. All right, let's open it up. Now I'm very excited for this because I'm one of the first people in Australia to actually properly get one of these. And if you're interested, I'm going to be at the Motor X show and you can come and see this on May the 2nd and 3rd. There'll be a little expedition of Openroad products in the four-wheel drive section. So you can come and have a look, jump in the tent, see if you like it. Oh my God. It's upside down. It had to be upside down, didn't it? It really had to be upside down. Oh dear. Do I flip it over? It can't be that heavy, can it? This could go wrong. Why is my videos always like turn out to be this could go wrong? Like every single one. It can't be more than like Look, it's not the lightest thing I've ever felt, really. It's not the heaviest either. Well, that was a fair effort. Very fair effort. Now I've just taken up the whole garage space, so everyone's gonna like me for that. Alright. Sorry, you can't even see this. Oh, such a bad creator, bro. This is what it's come to. I might just leave it on here, actually. Take all the wrappers off because I'm not going to lift this by myself. There's just no way. But we can remove this wrapper and we can open it up, have a good look, little overview. You know how it is. This is actually very similar to my old one. I'm being completely honest with you. It actually kind of looks the same as my Calbari one. So these latches are a little bit different. They actually feel quite effortless. Calbari ones are pretty hard. Okay, I like those latches. This one already comes with installed roof bars for a solar panel mounting system, which I do want to kind of upgrade my solar panels, so that's great. I've got a big strut here, brand new strut, which is nice. We've got these ladder sort of sections here. There's another held down. So this is held down on every corner. So there's multiple different latches here, which I'm liking this setup so far. We've got some, I don't know what this one's for. Not sure what that one's for. More little latch points here. Okay, let's open it up. And there's just a, yes. Ooh. 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 I love this. All right. Ooh. Openroad done a good job here so far. I'm liking what I've seen. I'm liking what I've seen. Okay, so first thing I noticed, these struts are a lot higher. So these are actually longer than the, oh, you can't even see me. These struts are a lot higher. It's also got a scissor mechanism, which I assume helps the strut, takes the load off the strut, which is good, or the shock, whatever you want to call it. I call them struts. That's good. Okay. This looks very high quality so far. Maybe a little bit wobbly, but it's a rooftop tent at the end of the day. I don't think that's any more than my other one, to be honest. What I think they should have done, they should have put a big logo, a big Openroad logo they should have put right there. That would have been great, because you've got the Openroad logo there, you've got it on the front a couple times, and on the other side, down there, right? But you should have put a big Openroad logo on the top. So when I get my drone footages, you get free advertising. All right, let's go ahead. Let's open it up fully and let's have a gander. Because this is quite exciting. This is the main restricting strap here. This just goes down underneath like so. Fairly simple. This open strap, just chuck over the top like that. All right. Now we're going to have, hopefully, several poles to open this up a little bit. Okay, so this bag, we have 4, it should be, 4 separate poles, and it's got a nice little bag for it as well. And these are very easy to do. Just seems a little bit counterintuitive to have these on this angle rather than a flat angle like that, but I think it could still work. All right, so this, I've set it all up, okay? This is how the tent looks. You've got 2 poles coming up there. I've talked about the rest of the stuff. This is a shoe bag which will slide onto the bottom rail somewhere, mind the shoes. We've got an instruction manual which doesn't really, it shows you how to fit it to the cars, but not really how to set everything up, right? So that's your pole bag. And then we've got 3 of these, which kind of a bit pointless because you can't put all 3 lights on at once because these aren't long enough and they're not split into like a 3-to-1 system. So you need separate USBs for each single one. So Openroad might want to think about that. This, I'll show you what this is for in a second. And we got some extra fuses, so I'll show you what that's for in a second. So we come inside. Oh, this beautiful rooftop tent. Now there are so many features, it's gonna be hard to tell you all the features. Okay, so first things first, LED strips, 1, 2, and 3. They're removable by Velcro, all right? So you can move them, you can even use them outside of the tent if you want, so it's not permanently in here. And they, as I said before, they just use this little cable. I'm just using my portable Oxido right now, but you can move those as much as you want, right? Next feature, obviously, we've got these. This is actually a different kind of mesh. I haven't experienced this kind of mesh before. It's kind of double layered in a way. It's not a single one. It's kind of double layered in a way, so it's a little bit better, in my opinion anyway, so far. Everything's very, very tight, right? So there's no flex at all. We got another window up here for ventilation, which is brilliant. Up here, I think this is for a diesel heater in the summer because this is an American branded company, but they obviously are trying out Australia's shores, and I'm pretty sure this is a funnel for the external diesel heater, which we're not going to need that in Australia, let's be honest, unless you're very, very old and struggling. We got another window here. Again, another removable LED light. And up here, we've got several different pockets, and you can actually move this wherever you want, okay? So there's little latchets here. I'm pretty sure you can move that down to the bottom if you want. And yeah, look, It's for storing stuff. It's for putting stuff where you want it. Yeah, so you can move it up there if you want. You can change the rotation, whatever you want. A clear pocket as well, so you can put your iPad in there. Sleep at night, healthy, all good. Now this is the fun parts. Okay, so I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this. Let me put on a different light. All right, so down here we have another little foot section, which I personally love this because in my old tent, it was just like a hinge, right? It was a hinge. There was no pop-up section. So when I was lying down in my old rooftop tent, I would not be able to do this. My feet would have to go like that or, you know, like to the side. But now, like, there's so much space, it's gonna be way more comfy sleep because they were like this before. Like this edge was pretty much down all the way. Like there was no little space here for the feet, this has got so much more space now. Like this is just fucking huge, to be honest. You could definitely fit multiple people in here, big, small, whatever you want. All right, this isn't even the best part of this tent. This is where you've got more storage pocket and you've got an outlet section here. And why would you need a little outlet to the outside section? For wiring, okay? So if you're wiring something into here, you've got that. Now, I'll one-up you and say you only need to Anderson inside here and then you have power in here, okay? So over here, this little hidden box is a voltage, all right? You've got 2 cigarette ports. This is gonna be very hard to see. This little box is hidden away in the corner. Now, you've got 2 USB-Cs and a USB 3.0. You've got a 12-volt SIG and a 12-volt SIG and a DC, a voltage read. And to the side here is an Anderson. And all you'd have to do is Anderson out into this section here, outside, and to your 12-volt battery, okay? So that will give you full power. It's already fused as well, so you don't really need to fuse the cable from straight to your battery, whatever you want to do. And you have power inside. Okay, now this is going to change the game in terms of winter camping because you can chuck in a 12-volt cigarette electric blanket and you're good to go. Like you could put on a fan as well if you want, and it gives you power inside your cabin. You can charge up your laptops and chill inside, which is what I'm going to do definitely. And this is just an absolute incredible product. All right, so yeah, I'm very, very pleased. I don't know if I've forgotten any other features. These are the little tags that I was talking about before. So if you want to, for example, sleep this way, which I can do now, yeah, you can sort of put the thing on the rooftop here with this suede material. And no, this is such an upgrade. So once again, thank you to Openroad for supporting the channel and being so supportive. I'm gonna be at the Motor X Expo. You can come and check out this rooftop for yourself. It's May 2nd and 3rd. So yeah, be there. I'll have a couple of Openroad products there for you to come and have a look at. You can come jump in the rooftop, have a suss. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it so much. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next Friday. Peace.